Sardar Ka Grandson? Well, directed by Kaashvie Nair, this movie is based loosely on a documentary made by Al Jazeera where an Indian man takes a journey back to Pakistan 70 years after partition. Why? Just to revisit his home left during the time of partition.
तू मेरे को लाहौर ले जाएगी।
ओ यार ऐसा है क्या लाहौर में?
Here they tweaked it as a grandson who desperately wanted to fulfill his grandmother's wish, lovingly called Sardar, of seeing her ancestral house in Lahore before she breathes her last. What a delicious subject, isn't it? On paper, it would have been a screenplay to jump at. It's imaginative, idealistic, romantic, and makes one enjoy the ideas of love, peace, and care for your neighbor. Some of the scenes between Neena, Gupta and Arjun are heartwarming, especially the climax. If Neena ji could have been given no prosthetics at all, she would be more convincing as aging Sardar. Arjun Kapoor's role is that of a failed and an irresponsible lover, but a doting grandson. At his job as a mover and packers company in America, he failed. But in real life, at his zest for getting the 70-year-old tattered house in Lahore to be lifted, transported to Amritsar, he succeeds. The people of Pakistan are shown as warm, welcoming and very cooperative, and to balance it, a few in the administration, as always, are shown as shrewd, holding grudges. Rakul is well cast as a smart professional who flies from Los Angeles to be with Amrique in Lahore just at the right time. But the entire unpreparedness of the creative team in building up the whole research and process of doing a mammoth job such as this in coordination with the authorities clearly showed through. It looked childish and half-baked. My heart goes out to director Kaashvie Nair for attempting such a subject without using the crutches of flaring egos and tempers and revenge stories. She has a right mind and a mature outlook like that in the documentary. Yet the craft of emotion, subtlety and nuances that was needed for this to be something as evocative as Bajrangi Bhaijaan was a miss. But I think the team deserves an applause for attempting this subject and the sweetness of the treatment. So what is good? If you can overlook the nuances required for an impactful filmmaking and you can just go with the flow and enjoy a creative story, a different story, then you might be happy. What is wrong is the ability of the movie to bring you to that moment you want to laugh or cry out loud at, but for lack of intensity, go back to being a stoic viewer. Sardar Ka Grandson is for die-hard Neena Gupta fan.
किस किस का नाम डालोगे आप अपनी वसीयत में?